Hello everyone, welcome to the Fundamentals of CSM Certification course, where you will embark on a transformative journey into the world of Agile project management. In this course, we will explore the fundamentals of the Certified Scrum Master course with a focus on Agile methodologies, Scrum framework, and how they work in real life and enable organizations to stay competitive and deliver value to their customers efficiently. Agile methodologies are designed to support complex project management by incorporating flexibility and efficiency. These methodologies enable organizations to respond swiftly to change in the project environment. Scrum, as a key Agile framework, structures project management processes to optimize team collaboration and productivity. Our discussion will cover the principles and practices that underlie Agile and Scrum, providing a foundation for understanding their application in project management. Introduction to Agile and Scrum. This is the first part of our journey into the world of Agile and Scrum. Here, we will get more insights to the Certified Scrum Master or CSM certification course. This certification is not just a title, it's a gateway to embrace the Agile mindset and mastering the Scrum framework. Let us first demystify Agile and Scrum. Agile is a philosophy, a set of principles for software development, under which requirements and solutions evolve through the collaborative effort of self-organizing and cross-functional teams. It promotes adaptive planning, evolutionary development, early delivery, and continual improvement, all while encouraging flexible responses to change. Within this agile universe, Scrum shines as one of the most popular frameworks, providing a structured yet flexible way to manage projects. Scrum is not a methodology, but a framework for getting work done, where problems are addressed in a series of sprints or short time box periods. As we dive into this course, we will explore the essential principles that make Scrum such a powerful tool for managing complex projects. Whether you are new to project management or looking to enhance your existing skills, the CSM certification provides a solid foundation to lead agile teams effectively. Let us embark on this learning journey together and discover how becoming a certified Scrum Master can elevate your career and project success. The Agile Manifesto. Welcome to the heart of Agile, the Agile Manifesto. Crafted in 2001 by 17 software developers, the manifesto was a declaration of 4 fundamental values that prioritize individuals, collaboration, and adaptability in software development. This pivotal movement marked a departure from traditional rigid methodologies to a more flexible iterative approach. As we delve into the Agile Manifesto, keep in mind that it's more than just a document. It's a mindset that has revolutionized the way we think about project management and team collaboration. The Agile Manifesto is not just a statement of values. It's a beacon for all those looking to embrace change in the fast-paced world of software development. It emerged from a gathering of industry thought leaders who were frustrated with the constraints of traditional project management methodologies. They sought a more efficient, responsive way to deliver software, leading to the creation of a manifesto. The Agile Manifesto outlines 4 key values and 12 principles that emphasizes on individuals and their interactions, working software, customer collaboration, responsiveness to change. The manifesto has since become the foundation of various agile frameworks, guiding teams to greater agility, flexibility, and success. Let us take a moment to journey back to the origins of the Scrum and Agile. Dr. Edward Deming, in his book Out of the Crisis, introduced the concept of quality management and organizational learning. It emphasized that organizations must recognize the paramount importance of quality. Achieving quality requires a commitment to continuous improvement, prevention, and a culture of learning. Later in 1986, Hirotaka Takuchi, a Japanese business theorist, co-authored the new product development game, which influenced the development of the Scrum framework. He looked at the practices in the number of successful companies where his attention was drawn towards the practice of having an overlapping development process rather than the older sequential approach. He compared it to the game of rugby, where a team tries to go to a distance as a unit, passing the ball back and forth, and where a team may employ different tactics to make the best use of its talent. And in Feb 2001, we had a group of 17 process methodologists gathered at a ski resort to discuss the lightweight development methods. This diverse group, representing various frameworks like Scrum, extreme programming, and more, found common ground in their shared frustrations and aspirations. Their collaboration over those few days culminated in the Agile Manifesto, a document that proposed a radically different approach to software development, one that has since spread across industries and continues to influence project management philosophies worldwide. Agile values. The core of the Agile Manifesto lies in its four groundbreaking values. The first one, individuals and interactions over processes and tools. This value highlights the importance of prioritizing people and their interactions over rigid processes and tools. Agile teams value face-to-face communication, collaboration, and teamwork. They recognize that effective communication and collaboration among team members are crucial for project success. The second value, working software over comprehensive documentation. Agile prioritizes delivering working software that provides value to the customer over exhaustive documentation. While documentation is still important, Agile teams focus on producing working software early and frequently. This approach allows for faster feedback from stakeholders and ensures that the software meets the customer's needs. The third value, customer collaboration over contract negotiation. Agile encourages active involvement and collaboration with customers throughout the development process. Instead of relying solely on fixed contracts and requirements, Agile teams engage customers in regular feedback loops to ensure that the product meets the evolving needs and expectations. This collaborative approach fosters a deeper understanding of customer requirements and promotes customer satisfaction. The fourth value, responding to change over following a plan. Here, Agile embraces change as a natural and inevitable part of the development process. Agile teams prioritize flexibility and adaptability, recognizing that requirements and priorities may change over time. Instead of rigidly adhering to a predefined plan, Agile teams are responsive to changing customer needs, market dynamics, and emerging opportunities. They adjust their plans and strategies accordingly to deliver the most value to the customer. These Agile values emphasize the importance of people, collaboration, flexibility, and customer satisfaction in software development. By embracing these values, Agile teams can deliver high quality software products that meet the needs of the customer in a rapidly changing and competitive environment. The 12 principles. Let us understand what these principles are conveying. Customer satisfaction through early and continuous delivery of valuable software. Agile prioritizes delivering working software to customers as early and frequently as possible. This enables customers to provide feedback early in the development process, ensuring that their needs are met and increasing overall satisfaction. The second principle, welcome changing requirements even late in development. Agile recognizes that requirements are likely to change over the course of a project. Embracing change allows teams to respond quickly to new information and evolving customer needs, ultimately delivering a better product. Third principle, deliver working software frequently, aiming for weeks to months. Agile emphasizes delivering incremental working software at regular intervals, typically ranging from weeks to months. This approach provides stakeholders with tangible progress updates and allows for early validation of product's functionality. The fourth principle, collaboration between stakeholders and developers throughout the project. Agile promotes close collaboration between customers, business stakeholders, and development teams throughout the project lifecycle. This collaboration ensures that everyone has a shared understanding of the project goals and requirements, leading to the better outcomes. The fifth principle, build projects around motivated individuals. Give them the environment and support they need and trust them to get the job done. Agile teams are self-organizing and empowered to make decisions. By trusting and supporting motivated individuals, teams are more likely to take ownership of their work and deliver high quality results. The sixth principle, the most efficient and effective method of conveying information to and within a development team is face-to-face conversation. Agile values direct communication and encourages face-to-face interactions between team members and stakeholders. This helps to minimize misunderstandings, foster collaboration, and promote rapid decision making. The seventh principle, working software is the primary measure of progress. Agile focuses on delivering working software rather than extensive documentation of plans. By measuring progress based on tangible outcomes, teams can assess their productivity and make adjustments as needed. The eighth principle, agile processes promote sustainable development. Agile teams maintain a consistent pace of work over time, avoiding burnout and ensuring long-term productivity. This principle emphasizes the importance of maintaining a sustainable pace and balancing workloads to prevent exhaustion. Ninth, continuous attention to technical excellence and good design enhances agility. Agile emphasizes the importance of technical excellence and good design practices. By prioritizing quality and craftsmanship, teams can adapt more easily to changing requirements and maintain a high level of agility. 10th principle, simplicity. The art of maximizing the amount of work not done is essential. Agile encourages teams to focus on delivering the simplest solution that meets the customer's needs. By minimizing unnecessary work and complexity, teams can streamline their processes and deliver value more efficiently. The 11th principle, the best architectures, requirements, and designs emerge from self-organizing teams. Agile teams are self-organizing and empowered to make decisions about how to best accomplish their goals. This principle recognizes that the people closest to the work are often best suited to make important decisions about how to approach it. The last, 12th principle. At regular intervals, the team reflects on how to become more effective, then tunes and adjusts its behavior accordingly. Agile teams regularly reflect on their processes and performance, seeking opportunities for improvement. By continuously learning and adapting, teams can become more effective and deliver better results over time. These principles form the core values of agile methodologies and guide teams in delivering high quality software that meets the needs of the customers while adapting to change and fostering collaboration and continuous improvement. These 12 principles guide agile teams in their day-to-day decisions and interactions. From welcoming changing requirements to maintaining a sustainable pace, these principles emphasize the importance of customer collaboration, team autonomy, and continuous improvement, ensuring that agile teams remain adaptable and focused on delivering the value. Let us examine the characteristics of an agile team. Agile teams are the engines of the agile methodology. They are characterized by their flexibility, efficiency, and collaborative spirit. These teams are iterative in their approach, adaptive to change, and always customer centric. They operate with transparency, focus on incremental delivery, and are driven by continuous improvement. Empowerment, cross functionality, and commitment to quality are also key traits, making agile teams resilient and responsive to the dynamic demands of the projects. Many must be wondering, why opt for agile over waterfall? Waterfall, a long-standing model in project management, has seen the development of numerous large-scale systems. It is reasonable to question why there is a shift away from waterfall. To address this query, it's crucial to examine the current landscape. The pace of change has skyrocketed, compelling businesses to keep pace with rapid change or risk obsolescence. In response to this dynamic environment, businesses have begun to explore alternatives to waterfall, leading to the rise of agile. Agile offers a key advantage in flexibility, allowing teams to swiftly adapt to changing circumstances. Its iterative approach facilitates early delivery and continuous feedback loops, which bolster risk management and ensure a sharper focus on customer requirements. In contrast, waterfall's linear progression often lacks the agility and feedback mechanism inherent in agile, making agile the preferred choice for projects operating in swiftly evolving environments. Let us look at the benefits of agile. Agile embraces change as a natural and inevitable part of the development process. Rather than resisting change, agile teams welcome it and use feedback to continuously refine and improve the product. This ability to adapt to changing requirements and circumstances enables organizations to stay responsive and resilient in the face of uncertainty. It promotes continuous integration, testing, and feedback, which helps identify and address issues early in the development process. By focusing on producing high quality work incrementally, agile teams can reduce the risk of defects and technical debt, resulting in a more reliable and maintainable product. Agile fosters collaboration and communication among team members, stakeholders, and customers. Practices such as daily stand-up meetings, regular reviews, and retrospectives create opportunities for transparency, alignment, and shared understanding, leading to better teamwork and decision making. Agile prioritizes delivering value to customers early and continuously throughout the project. By involving customers in the development process and incorporating the feedback iteratively, agile teams can ensure that the final product meets their needs and expectations, leading to higher customer satisfaction. Now that we have reasonable understanding of agile, let us look what are the popular frameworks of agile. Scrum and Kanban are two leading agile frameworks. Scrum is noted for its structured, fixed-length iterations called sprints, while Kanban is valued for visualizing work and maximizing efficiencies. Introduction to Scrum Framework. Let us start getting into more detailed discussion on Scrum. What Scrum emphasizes on, what are the different rules, deliverables, and artifacts associated with Scrum. What is Scrum? How do we define it? Scrum is a lightweighted framework designed to facilitate teamwork on complex projects. It enables iterative progress through sprints, which are short work cycles, allowing teams to adapt quickly to changing requirements. While it is very easy to understand, mastering Scrum is quite difficult. The empirical process in Scrum refers to the principle of making decisions based on observation, experimentation, and evidence rather than relying solely on theoretical or speculative knowledge. Scrum teams embrace uncertainty and change, allowing them to respond effectively to evolving requirements and circumstances. It emphasizes on transparency, inspection, and adaptation to manage complex projects effectively. The three pillars foundational to Scrum are transparency, inspection, and adaptation. What do we understand by these three words? Transparency. The first pillar means that all aspects of Scrum process and the product being developed are visible to all the stakeholders. Transparency enables everyone involved to have a clear understanding of the current state of the project, including progress, impediments, and risk. Inspection. The second pillar involves regularly examining the progress and the product to detect variance or deviations from the expected outcomes. In Scrum, inspection occurs at various points throughout the project, such as during sprint reviews, daily scrums, and sprint retrospectives. Adaptation. The third pillar involves making adjustments based on the findings from inspection. In Scrum, adaptation occurs in response to feedback gathered during inspection activities. Teams use this feedback to make informed decisions about the changes to the product backlog, sprint plans, and team processes. Let us break down the essence of Scrum into its core components, often referred to as 3-5-3 structure. Starting with the 3, the roles of product owner, Scrum Master, and the development team. Each role has distinct responsibilities but share a common goal, creating value. Next, the 5, the events. Sprint, sprint planning, daily scrum, sprint review, and sprint retrospective, which provide the structures for the team's work and continuous improvement. Finally, the 3 artifacts: product backlog, sprint backlog, and increment, which ensure transparency and clarity of progress. Understanding this 3-5-3 structure is crucial for anyone looking to master Scrum, as it encapsulates the framework's simplicity and power. Introduction to Scrum rules. Scrum is built around 3 key rules: the Scrum Master, who facilitates the processes, the product owner, who represents the stakeholders, and the development team, which is self-organizing and responsible for delivering the product increments. In the upcoming slides, we will spend more time to understand more about these roles. Scrum Master. The Scrum Master role is crucial for supporting and promoting Scrum by ensuring that everyone adheres to Scrum theory, practices, and rules. This includes acting as a facilitator, coach, mediator, and shield for the team. In the Scrum Master role, there are many hats worn as per the need, the most important being a servant leader. As a servant leader, the Scrum Master serves to the Scrum team, ensuring that they have everything they need to be successful. The Scrum Master removes impediments, facilitates meetings, and fosters a collaborative and productive environment. As a process facilitator, the Scrum Master facilitates the Scrum processes by organizing and facilitating Scrum events, including sprint planning, daily stand-ups, sprint reviews, and retrospectives. They ensure that these events are effective and the team follows the Scrum framework. As a facilitator of continuous improvement, the Scrum Master fosters a culture of continuous improvement within the team by encouraging the team to reflect on their processes and practices during sprint retrospectives, identify areas for improvement, and experiment with new approaches to enhance their effectiveness. As a coach and mentor, the Scrum Master mentors the Scrum team on agile principles, practices, and values. They help the team members understand their roles and responsibilities within the Scrum framework and provide guidance on how to continuously improve their processes. As a conflict resolver and mediator, the Scrum Master helps to resolve conflicts and disagreements within the team. They promote open communication and collaboration, mediate disputes, and ensure that any issues are addressed in a timely and constructive manner. As a shield from external interruptions, the Scrum Master shields the team from external interruptions and distractions, allowing them to focus on their work during the sprint. They act as a buffer between the team and the stakeholders, managing expectations and ensuring that the team can work without unnecessary disruptions. The Scrum Master serves as a liaison between the Scrum team and stakeholders. They communicate with stakeholders, gather feedback, and ensure that the team understands and prioritizes stakeholder requirements. Overall, the Scrum Master plays a critical role in supporting the Scrum team and ensuring that they are able to work effectively within the Scrum framework. They facilitate collaboration, remove impediments, and promote a culture of continuous improvement, ultimately helping the team deliver high quality products that meet the customer's needs. Responsibilities and characteristics of a Scrum Master. It is very important that we spend good time to understand the various responsibilities which fall under the purview of the Scrum Master. As an Agile advocate, Scrum Master responsibilities revolve around promoting, advocating for, and facilitating the adoption of Agile principles and practices within the organization. It includes educating and training stakeholders, teams, and individuals about Agile principles, values, and practices, creating awareness about Agile methodologies and their relevance in today's fast-paced and dynamic business environment, providing guidance and support to the teams and individuals as they transition to the Agile ways of working and help them navigate the challenges and complexities of Agile adoption, facilitating Agile practices and helping teams understand and apply Agile frameworks, ceremonies, and tools to improve collaboration, efficiency, and outcomes, driving cultural change within the organization by promoting a mindset shift towards Agile values and principles, championing agile values and advocate for these values in decision making processes and help teams align their actions with agile principles, fostering collaboration and communication among the cross functional teams, departments, and stakeholders. This involves breaking down silos, promoting information sharing, and encouraging collective ownership of project outcomes. Measuring and monitoring progress of agile adoption initiatives and assess their impact on business outcomes. This involves gathering feedback, analyzing metrics, and making adjustments to improve the effectiveness of agile practices. Continuous learning and improvement to stay updated on emerging agile trends, practices, and methodologies. This involves attending conferences, networking with other agile professionals, and seeking opportunities for personal and professional growth. Being an agent of change, challenging the status quo, and advocating for continuous improvement. This involves identifying areas for improvement, addressing resistance to change, and promoting a culture of experimentation and innovation. Overall, as an agile advocate, the Scrum Master's role is to promote the adoption of agile principles and practices, drive cultural change, and support teams in their journey towards becoming high performing agile organizations. Team mentor is an important aspect of the Scrum Master's role, and the responsibility includes guiding the team as they navigate through the complexities of agile practices and principles. They help team members understand their roles and responsibilities within the Scrum framework and provide direction on how to effectively collaborate and deliver value. Sharing knowledge and expertise with the team, helping them learn about agile practices, techniques, and tools. Providing feedback and coaching to individual team members to help them grow and develop. They provide constructive feedback on performance, facilitate skill development, and encourage continuous learning and improvement. Encouraging self organization within the team, empowering the team members to take ownership of their work and make decisions collaboratively. They provide guidance and support as needed but allow the teams to drive their own process and outcomes. Promoting accountability within the team, holding team members accountable for their commitment and encouraging them to take ownership of their work. They help create a culture of responsibility where team members are motivated to deliver results and support each other in achieving their goals. Leading by example, demonstrating agile values and principles in their actions and behaviors, they embody the qualities of a servant leader, putting the needs of the team above their own and serving as a role model for others to follow. Overall, as a team mentor, the Scrum Master plays a critical role in guiding, supporting, and empowering the Scrum team to achieve their full potential and deliver high quality results. As a problem solver, the Scrum Master plays a pivotal role in helping the Scrum team overcome obstacles and challenges that arise during the project. The responsibilities include identifying obstacles and challenges that hinder the progress of the Scrum team. This involves listening to team members, observing processes, and gathering feedback to understand the root causes of the issue. Facilitating resolution by collaborating with the team to find solutions. This may involve organizing problem solving sessions, brainstorming ideas, and encouraging creative thinking to address the challenges effectively. Removing roadblocks that impede the team's progress. This could involve liaising with stakeholders, escalating issues to higher management, or providing support to team members in overcoming technical or logistical challenges. Coaching and mentoring to team members, helping them develop problem-solving skills and strategies. They offer guidance on how to approach complex problems, break them down into manageable tasks, and collaborate effectively to find solutions. Promoting continuous improvement within the team, encouraging them to learn from past experiences and apply lessons learned to future challenges. They facilitate retrospectives and encourage the team to reflect on their processes, identify areas for improvement, and implement changes to enhance their effectiveness. Acting as a mediator in cases where conflict arises within the team or between the team members and stakeholders, the Scrum Master acts as a mediator to facilitate resolution. They encourage open communication, constructive dialogue, and help parties find common ground to resolve their differences, driving innovation within the team by encouraging experimentation, exploration, and risk taking. They create a safe environment where team members feel empowered to propose new ideas, challenge the status quo, and explore innovative solutions to problems. Leading by example, by demonstrating problem solving skills, resilience, and a positive attitude in the face of challenges, they inspire the team to persevere in the face of adversity and approach problems with a mindset of curiosity, collaboration, and continuous improvement. By serving as a proactive problem solver, the Scrum Master helps ensure that the Scrum team remains focused, productive, and resilient in the face of challenges, ultimately contributing to the success of the project. Finally, as a facilitator, the Scrum Master plays a central role in enabling effective communication, collaboration, and decision making within the Scrum team. And with stakeholders, the responsibilities include organizing and leading Scrum events, sprint planning, daily stand-ups, sprint reviews, and sprint retrospectives. They ensure that these meetings are well organized, time-boxed, and focused on achieving their objectives. Creating a safe environment where team members feel comfortable sharing ideas, expressing concerns, and providing feedback. They encourage open communication, active listening, and mutual respect among the team members, encouraging participation from all team members during Scrum events and meetings. They ensure that everyone has an opportunity to contribute, ask questions, and share their perspectives, fostering a sense of inclusivity and engagement, clarifying roles and responsibilities of the team members within this Scrum framework, ensuring that everyone understands their role in achieving the team's goal. They help define clear expectations and boundaries, reducing confusion and ambiguity. Facilitating decision making within the team helps to gather information, analyze options, and reach consensus. They encourage collaborative decision making processes that involve input from all stakeholders and promote alignment with the team's objectives, promoting continuous improvement by encouraging reflection, learning, and adaptation. They facilitate retrospectives and other feedback mechanisms to help the team identify areas for improvement and implement changes to enhance their effectiveness. Building relationships with team members, stakeholders, and other key stakeholders to foster trust, collaboration, and alignment. They serve as a bridge between different parties, helping to facilitate communication and build rapport. By serving as a facilitator, the Scrum Master helps create an environment where the Scrum team can thrive, collaborate effectively, and achieve their objectives with confidence. Product Owner Role. The product owner is pivotal in Scrum, acting as a liaison between the team and the stakeholders. They are responsible for defining the product vision, managing the product backlog, and ensuring that the team delivers values to the business. The product owner prioritizes backlog items, based on stakeholder needs and is crucial for decision making regarding the product features. As a visionary, the product owner plays a crucial role in defining the strategic direction and vision for the product and includes setting the product vision and direction for the product, understanding customer needs, preferences, and pain points of the target customers, defining product strategy based on the understanding of customer need and market dynamics, creating the product roadmap that outlines the key initiatives, features, and milestones that will be delivered over time, inspiring and motivating the team by articulating a compelling vision for the product, adapting to changing market conditions by monitoring market trends, competitive dynamics, and customer feedback, evaluating opportunities and risks associated with the product vision and strategy, communicating the vision and strategy effectively to all stakeholders, ensuring that everyone understands the goals, priorities, and rationale behind the key decisions, driving innovation and creativity by fostering a culture of innovation and creativity within the team, encouraging experimentation, exploration, and out of the box thinking. As a backlog manager, the product owner takes on the responsibility of managing the product backlog, which is a prioritized list of all the work that needs to be done on the product. They assess each item's importance, urgency, and impact on the product's success, ensuring that the most valuable items are addressed first. The product owner collaborates with the stakeholders, including customers, users, and the development team, to gather and refine requirements for the product backlog items. The product owner leads backlog refinement sessions, also known as grooming sessions, where they review and prioritize backlog items with the development team. They ensure that the backlog is regularly refined and updated to reflect changing priorities, emerging requirements, and new insights. The product owner writes user stories, which are short, simple descriptions of feature or requirement from the perspective of the end user. The product owner communicates the contents of the product backlog to all the stakeholders, including the development team and other interested parties. The product owner identifies and manages dependencies between backlog items, ensuring that interrelated tasks are coordinated and prioritized appropriately. The product owner maintains transparency around the product backlog, making it visible and accessible to all the stakeholders. Coming to the decision maker, the product owner holds a significant responsibility in guiding the direction of the product and making critical decisions throughout its development lifecycle. The product owner defines acceptance criteria for each user story, specifying the conditions that must be met for a story to be considered complete and ready for release. They ensure that the acceptance criteria are measurable, achievable, and aligned with the user's expectations. The product owner addresses ambiguities and uncertainties that arise during the development process. The product owner manages the scope of the product by making decisions about what features should be included in each release. The product owner reviews and approves deliverables produced by the development team to ensure that they meet the specified requirement and acceptance criteria. The product owner evaluates trade-offs between competing priorities, constraints, and objectives to make informed decisions about the product. As a stakeholder liaison, the product owner serves as a bridge between the development team and stakeholders, ensuring that their needs, expectations, and feedback are effectively communicated and incorporated into the product development process. In the earlier slide, we went over the responsibilities of a product owner as a vision setter. Now, let us understand a little more about the other hats the product owner wears. As a collaborative leader, the product owner plays a crucial role in fostering teamwork, communication, and cooperation within the development team and among the stakeholders. As a prioritization expert, they determine what features and tasks are most important for the development team to focus on. The product owner is also responsible for maintaining and prioritizing the product backlog. They align the backlog priorities with the overall business strategy, ensuring that the team is working on tasks that deliver the most value to the organization. The product owner evaluates the value and risk associated with each backlog item to determine its priority. They consider factors such as potential revenue generation, customer satisfaction, market demand, technical complexity, and dependencies to assess the value and risk of each item. As a decisive communicator, the product owner plays a vital role in effectively conveying information, making clear decisions, and driving the product development process forward. The product owner communicates product requirements, priorities, and decisions clearly and concisely to the development team, stakeholders, and other relevant parties. They ensure that everyone understands their expectations, roles, and responsibilities in the project. The product owner addresses ambiguities and uncertainties in the product requirement or priorities by providing clear guidance and direction to the development team. There is a lot more to the role of product owner which is beyond the scope of this current course. And to know more, you are welcome to enroll to the Certified Scrum Product Owner course. Development team. The development team in Scrum is a group of professionals who work collaboratively to deliver the product increment. They are self-organizing, cross-functional, and responsible for all aspects of product delivery, from coding and testing to design and deployment. The team dynamically adapts to changing requirements and works closely to achieve the sprint's goals set forth in the planning phase. The development team in Scrum is a fundamental component responsible for delivering increments of a product iteratively. There are certain traits of a successful team. The team is self-organizing, meaning that they have the autonomy to decide how to accomplish the work they have committed to during the sprint. They determine the best approach, techniques, and tools to deliver the product increments. They operate transparently, providing visibility into their progress, challenges, and impediments. They hold themselves accountable for their commitments, take ownership of their work, and strive to meet or exceed expectations. The team is empowered to make decisions regarding how to best achieve their sprint goal and deliver the product increments. They have the authority to adjust their plans, resolve issues, and make trade-offs as needed to accomplish their objective. The development team is a cross-functional, and by cross-functional we mean that they are composed of individuals with diverse skills necessary to deliver the product. These skills may include analysis, design, programming, testing, and any other expertise required to produce a potentially releasable increment of the product. Collaboration is central to the development team's effectiveness. Team members work closely together, share knowledge, help each other, and communicate transparently to achieve their goals and deliver high quality products. The development team is adaptable and flexible, capable of responding to changes in requirements, priorities, and market conditions. They embrace change and continuously adjust their plans and approaches to deliver value effectively. The team commits to achieving the sprint goal established during the sprint planning. They collaborate to complete the work selected from the product backlog within the sprint time frame while ensuring the quality of the deliverables. The development team is committed to the continuous improvements. They regularly reflect on their processes, identify areas for enhancement, and experiment with new techniques or tools to improve their efficiency, productivity, and product quality. The team maintains a strong focus on delivering high quality products. They adhere to coding standards, conduct thorough testing, and prioritize activities that ensure the reliability, performance, and usability of the product increments. The team focuses on delivering value to stakeholders with each product increment. They prioritize work based on their potential to deliver the most significant value and impact to the product and its users. Scrum events. Integral to the agile process, facilitate project management and teamwork. They include sprints, where teams work on a predefined task within a set duration. Sprint planning, which outlines the work for the upcoming sprint. Daily scrum meetings that keep team members aligned on progress. Sprint review, focused on evaluating the work done. And sprint retrospective, aimed at reflecting on the past sprint to improve future process. These events ensure continuous collaboration, adjustment, and efficiency in project workflows. Sprint. The sprint is the core of the Scrum framework, defined as a time-boxed period, usually 2 to 4 weeks, within which a potentially shippable product increment is completed. Sprints provide a structured approach to project management, enabling teams to break down complex projects into manageable chunks. The consistent duration of sprint helps maintain project momentum and facilitates regular feedback and iteration, making it easier to adapt to changes and ensure continuous improvement in the product development. Sprint planning. Sprint planning is a crucial event that marks the beginning of a sprint. During this session, the team collaborates to decide the work to be undertaken for the next sprint. This involves reviewing the product backlog, selecting items that align with the sprint goal, and determining the scope of work that can be realistically accomplished. Effective sprint planning ensures that the team has a clear direction and a shared understanding of the objectives for the forthcoming sprint, setting the stage for a productive work period. Sprint planning is a crucial aspect of Scrum. Before the sprint planning meeting, the product owner should ensure that the product backlog is updated and prioritized. The backlog should contain user stories or backlog items that are ready for implementation in the upcoming sprint. Additionally, any dependencies or risks should be identified and communicated beforehand. The objective of sprint planning is to set the direction for the upcoming sprint in an agile project. The team collaboratively aligns with the overall project objectives and priorities. The sprint planning meeting is a time-boxed event where the entire team comes together to plan the work for the upcoming sprint. The meeting is typically divided into two parts. The first part, establishing the sprint goal. Here, the product owner presents the priorities from the product backlog and the team collaboratively defines the sprint goal. The sprint goal should be a concise statement that describes the purpose and expected outcome of the sprint. The second part is the selecting and planning tasks. The team discusses the user stories or the backlog items selected for the sprint and breaks them into smaller, actionable tasks. Each task should have a clear definition of done and estimable in terms of effort. By breaking down the work into smaller, manageable tasks during the sprint planning, team members gain clarity on what needs to be done and how it contributes to the overall project goal. This clarity helps prevent misunderstanding and ensures that everyone is working toward the same objectives. By actively participating in sprint planning and committing to specific tasks, team members take ownership of their work. This is also gaining the sense of accountability, which increases the motivation and drive towards achieving the sprint goals. Covering all Scrum events. This segment emphasizes the structured approach to project management within the Scrum framework. From the sprint planning, which sets the stage for the work ahead, we now proceed towards the execution phase. During execution phase, we have the daily Scrum, also known as daily stand-up. This is a short, time-boxed event in Scrum where the development team comes together to synchronize activities and plan the work for the upcoming day. The daily Scrum is held at the same place and time every day, preferably in the morning and at a location where team members can stand comfortably. Standing helps keep the meeting short and focused, the daily scrum involves only the members of the development team. The scrum master and the product owner may attend as observers, but typically do not actively participate unless they are also the members of the development team. During the daily scrum, each member answers 3 questions. What did I accomplish yesterday? What will I do today? Are there any obstacles or impediment in my way? These questions help team members quickly update each other on their progress, plan their activities for the day, and identify any issues that need to be addressed. The daily scrum is not a status update meeting for the scrum master or product owner. Instead, it's an opportunity for the development team to collaborate and self-organize. The daily scrum promotes visibility and transparency within the teams by providing regular updates on progress and challenges. At the end of each sprint, we have a key ceremony called the sprint review. Its primary purpose is to inspect the product increment resulting from the sprint and gather feedback from the stakeholders. The sprint review involves the entire Scrum team, which includes the product owner, Scrum Master, and development team. Additionally, relevant stakeholders such as customers, users, managers, or other interested parties are invited to provide feedback on the product increment. The development team demonstrates the completed work from the sprint to the stakeholders. This demonstration typically includes showcasing the new features, functionalities, or improvements implemented during the sprint. The focus is on presenting the working product increment that aligns with the sprint goal and potentially shippable to customers. After the product demonstration, the stakeholders provide feedback on the increment. This feedback can encompass various aspects such as usability, functionality, performance, and alignment with requirements or expectations. The goal is to gather insights that can inform future iterations and improve the product. The product owner reviews the sprint goal and assesses whether it has been achieved based on the demonstrated product increment. This ensures that the work completed during the sprint is aligned with the overall project objectives and customer needs. Post-sprint review, we have one more important event, the sprint retrospective. Its primary purpose is to enable the Scrum team to reflect on their process, identify areas for improvement, and make actionable plans for change. The sprint retrospective involves the entire Scrum team, which includes the product owner, Scrum Master, and the development team. It's crucial for all team members to participate actively in the retrospective to ensure diverse perspectives and input. Like other Scrum events, the sprint retrospective is time-boxed, usually to around 1 hour for a standard 2-week sprint. This time constraint encourages focus and ensures that a retrospective remains efficient and productive. The retrospective begins with the team reflecting on the sprint that just concluded. They discuss what went well during the sprint and what did not go so well, and any notable events or challenges encountered. This reflection helps the team gain insights into their process and performance. Based on the reflection, the team identifies the strengths and weaknesses of their process and collaboration during the sprint. This includes recognizing successful practices and areas where improvements are needed. For areas that did not go well or encountered challenges, the team conducts a root cause analysis to understand why they occurred. This involves asking probing questions to uncover underlying issues or factors contributing to the problem. Overall, the sprint retrospective is a collaborative and introspective event that fosters a culture of continuous improvement within the Scrum team, leading to enhanced productivity, quality, and satisfaction. Now that we have understood the various Scrum rules and events, it is time to look at the artifacts of Scrum. that is product backlog, sprint backlog, and the increment. The three main artifacts of Scrum are used to support transparency and ensure that everyone involved in the project has a common understanding of work being done. These artifacts are product backlog. The product backlog is a prioritized list of all the features, enhancements, bug fixes, and other work that needs to be done to deliver the final product. It is maintained by the product owner and is continuously refined and updated based on feedback, changes in priorities, and new insights. The product backlog represents the single source of truth for what needs to be built, and it provides visibility into upcoming work for the Scrum team. The second artifact is sprint backlog. The sprint backlog is a subset of the product backlog that contains the items selected for implementation during a specific sprint. It is created by the development team during sprint planning and represents the plan for how the sprint goal will be achieved. The sprint backlog is a dynamic document that evolves throughout the sprint as tasks are completed, new insights emerge, and priorities shift. It provides transparency into the work being done during the sprint and helps the team stay focused on achieving the sprint goal. The third artifact is the increment. The increment is the sum of all the product backlog items completed during a sprint, as well as the work from all the previous sprints. It represents a potentially shippable product increment that is releasable to stakeholders and meets the Scrum team's definition of done. At the end of each sprint, the development team delivers the completed increment to the product owner for review and feedback. The increment serves as a tangible measure of progress and allows stakeholders to see the value being delivered with each iteration. These artifacts work together to provide visibility, transparency, and alignment within the Scrum team and with stakeholders. They enable effective collaboration, decision making, and adaptation throughout the project lifecycle, ultimately leading to the successful delivery of high quality products. Scrum values. Before we get into Scrum values, let us understand why values are important in the first place. Values serve as guiding principles that shape our behaviors, decisions, and interactions with others. Values serve as a framework for decision making, helping us evaluate options and choose courses of action that are in line with what we believe is right. Now that we have understood why values are important, we can delve into Scrum values. Scrum's foundational values create a cooperative and productive environment conducive to achieving project goals. The values are commitment, courage, focus, openness, and respect. Commitment involves the team's dedication to meeting the goals they agreed upon. Every member of the team is aligned to the shared goal and committed to the project's success. Courage enables team members to confront challenges and work on tough problems. It gives the team members the confidence to communicate openly and foster an environment where they feel safe to express their ideas and concerns. Focus ensures that everyone is aligned on the work of the sprint and the goals of the team, minimizing distractions. It highlights the importance of concentrating on the most important tasks and prioritize effectively. Openness requires the team to be transparent about their work, challenges, and what they are learning. It gives a transparent and true picture of the challenges the team member might be facing and promotes trust and collaboration among the members. Respect for each other's unique skills and perspectives foster a collaborative team environment where everyone is valued and contribute fully. How has Scrum helped some of the very large brands achieve their goals? Why did Spotify use Scrum? What was the problem it was trying to address? And what was the approach taken? Spotify chose to use Scrum because it provides a framework and set of practices that align with its values, culture, and business objectives. In the next slide, we will actually understand more about the problem, the approach taken, and the results derived from it. The challenge at hand was Spotify's user base was growing rapidly, with the users present all over the world, having different age groups, and with a wide variety of interests, only complicated the problem. They needed something scalable, flexible, and having a shorter delivery cycles to address the complex situation. Spotify adopted Scrum but with a twist. They reimagined traditional Scrum roles and processes to fit their dynamic and innovative culture. Spotify's model includes squads, which are small, cross functional teams responsible for developing and delivering a specific product feature, component, or service. Each squad operates like a mini startup within a larger organization with its own goals, priorities, and autonomy. Squads typically consist of software engineers, designers, product managers, and other relevant roles needed to deliver value to users. After squads, we have tribes. Tribes are a collection of multiple squads that work on related or complementary areas of the product or business. Tribes bring together squads with similar goals or domains of expertise, allowing them to collaborate, share knowledge, and align their efforts towards common objectives. Next, we have chapters, which are formalized group within Spotify that consists of individuals with similar roles or skills such as software engineers, designers, or product managers. Chapters provide a structure for career development, mentorship, and peer support within an organization. Finally, we have guilds, which are communities of practice within Spotify that bring together individuals with shared interests, skills, or expertise across different tribes and squads. Guilds provide a platform for knowledge sharing, collaboration, and skill development, allowing members to learn from each other, exchange ideas, and stay updated on industry trends and best practices. Guilds may focus on specific topics such as software architecture, user experience, agile methodologies, or personal development. They often organize workshops, talks, and other events to facilitate learning and networking among the members. Each squad maintains its own product backlogs. Squads conduct regular sprint planning sessions to select and plan the work for the upcoming iterations. The tribes ensure the alignment toward the company's overall goals. This balance encourages innovation and quick adaptation to change. Spotify encourages rapid iteration and experimentation to drive innovation and continuous improvement. Teams are empowered to experiment with new ideas, features, and technologies and learn from both successes and failures. This culture of experimentation fosters a mindset of learning, adaptability, and resilience within the organization. This is aligned with the Scrum's principle of regular inspection and adaptation. So, what was the outcome? Spotify's continuous improvement through regular retrospectives and a trust-based culture led to a rapid innovation, employee satisfaction, and scalable growth, exemplifying successful Scrum adaptation in a competitive industry. Implementing Scrum involves a series of structured steps to ensure project success. Initially, a cross-functional Scrum team is formed, inclusive of a Scrum Master, product owner, and development team, each bringing unique skills and perspectives. Following team creation, roles and responsibilities are clearly defined to leverage individual strengths. The team then engages in sprint planning to identify tasks for the upcoming sprint, ensuring alignment with project goals. Sprint execution sees the team working collaboratively on selected tasks, aiming to deliver a potentially shippable increment. Daily Scrum meetings serve as a platform for team members to share progress, address impediments, and adapt plans as necessary, fostering a dynamic and a responsive project environment. Forming a Scrum team is the foundation of implementing the Scrum framework. This involves assembling individuals with diverse skills necessary for project delivery, including developers, testers, and designers, ensuring the team is self-sufficient in delivering product increments. The inclusion of a Scrum Master and Product Owner is critical, with the former facilitating Scrum processes and removing impediments, and the latter ensuring the product backlog reflects the stakeholders' needs and priorities. This step is crucial for setting the stage for effective collaboration and project execution. Sprint execution is the phase where planning turns into action. The team commits to a set of tasks from the sprint backlog, working collaboratively to develop features, address bugs, and meet the sprint goal. The phase is characterized by focused effort, with the development team leveraging its skills to deliver high quality increments. The sprint culminates in a review where the work is presented to the stakeholders, providing an opportunity for feedback and adjustments. This iterative process allows for continuous improvement and alignment with the user needs. The daily scrum is a linchpin in maintaining momentum and alignment within the team. This brief daily meeting provides a forum for each member to communicate what they have accomplished, what they plan to work on next, and any obstacles they are facing. This transparency fosters a collaborative spirit, enabling the team to address challenges promptly and adjust plans as needed. The daily scrum is instrumental in promoting a culture of continuous feedback and adaptation, ensuring the team remains agile and focused on delivering the value. Handling and embracing change during a sprint. Scrum's agility is epitomized in its capacity to handle and embrace change even mid-sprint. While the sprint goal remains constant, the Scrum team, in collaboration with the product owner, has the flexibility to adjust the sprint backlog as new information emerges. This dynamic approach allows the team to incorporate feedback, address unforeseen challenges, and adapt to evolving project requirements without derailing the project's progress. Embracing change is not seen as a disruption, but rather as an opportunity to enhance value delivery and ensure the product's relevance to stakeholders' needs and the market demands. Agile metrics. Metrics are measurable parameters or indicators used to assess the performance, progress, and effectiveness of various aspects of a project, process, or a system. Metrics provide quantitative data that can be analyzed and interpreted to make informed decisions, track trends, and drive improvements. Agile metrics are pivotal in assessing the efficiency and effectiveness of agile practices within the teams. They provide tangible data that helps in gauging progress, quality, and performance, facilitating informed decision making and continuous improvement. Burn down chart is one of the important agile metrics. Burn down charts are essential visual tools in agile and scrum methodologies, illustrating the amount of work remaining against time. They offer a clear at-a-glance view of project progress and sprint pace, enabling teams to identify potential delays or issues early on. By tracking the estimated versus actual work over the sprint, burn down charts ensure that this team remains on track to achieve the sprint goals, fostering a sense of accountability and driving timely adjustment to work plans as needed. Velocity is a key agile metric that measures the amount of work a team completes during a sprint, typically represented in story points or any other consistent unit of measure. It serves as a powerful tool for planning and forecasting, allowing teams to estimate how much work they can tackle in future sprints based on historical performance. Understanding velocity empowers teams to set realistic commitments, improve sprint planning accuracy, and manage stakeholder expectations effectively, contributing to a sustainable and predictable agile project environment. Release planning in Agile is a strategic process that involves determining the number of sprints required to achieve a release, along with the scope and timing of the release. It provides a long-term vision that guides iterative development, ensuring that the team remains focused on delivering the most valuable features to users. Effective release planning balances the need for flexibility in agile environment with the necessity for predictability in product delivery, enabling teams to forecast workload, manage resources efficiently, and align product development with business goals and market opportunities. Scaling Scrum involves extending the framework to coordinate multiple teams and larger projects. Scrum of Scrums is a method to connect multiple Scrum teams working on the same project, ensuring alignment and integration. Nexus is a framework that guides multiple Scrum teams on how to work together to deliver integrated solutions. Large scale Scrum, less, and safe scaled Agile framework are comprehensive frameworks that apply Agile and Lean principles to large scale projects, focusing on coordination, integration, and maximizing value. We have various Agile tools and softwares being used today. Jira is a popular tool designed for issue and project tracking, making it ideal for agile teams. Trello offers a visual way to manage projects with its board and card system, facilitating task tracking and team collaboration. Asana is a project management tool that helps teams organize, track, and manage their work, offering features like task assignments, timelines, and progress tracking. These tools support agile methodologies by enabling efficient planning, tracking, and collaboration. Now it's quiz time. Let us gauge our current understanding of Scrum principles, practices, and rules. For each question, there are 4 choices, and you will have 15 seconds to identify the right answer. What is the primary role of a Scrum Master? Is it to manage the project budget or to facilitate Scrum events and support the Scrum team or to assign the tasks to team members or to directly interact with the customers? I am confident you would have identified the right answer. The correct answer is to facilitate Scrum events and support the Scrum team. If you recall, Scrum Master facilitates all the Scrum events, including sprint planning, daily stand-ups, sprint reviews, and retrospectives. They ensure that these events are conducted effectively, remain focused on achieving their objectives, and foster collaboration, transparency, and accountability within the team. Moving to the next one. During which Scrum event do team members discuss what went well, what could be improved, and what will be committed to the next sprint? Is it sprint planning or daily scrum or sprint review or sprint retrospective? You would have guessed the right answer. The right answer is sprint retrospective. Sprint retrospective are structured meetings held at the end of each sprint, typically lasting between 1 to 3 hours. The primary purpose of retrospectives is to enable the Scrum team to reflect on their processes, practices, and interactions during the sprint and identify opportunities for improvement. Who is responsible for maintaining the product backlog? Is it the development team or the Scrum Master or the product owner or the project manager? And the right answer is it is the product owner. The product owner prioritizes the items in the product backlog based on their value, urgency, and strategic importance. They work closely with stakeholders to understand their needs and preferences and make informed decisions about which feature to implement next. Prioritization is an ongoing process, and the product owner continuously evaluates and adjusts the backlog based on the changing priorities and the feedback. Which of the following is not a Scrum artifact? Is it product backlog or sprint backlog or increment or Gantt chart? This is an easy question. I'm sure you know the answer. The right answer is Gantt chart. There are only three Scrum artifacts: product backlog, sprint backlog, and increment. Gantt chart is not a Scrum artifact. What does the definition of done (DOD) provide to the Scrum team? Is it a list of tasks to be completed in the sprint, or the time frame for the sprint retrospective, or a shared understanding of what it means for a work to be complete, or the goals for the next sprint? The correct answer is a shared understanding of what it means for a work to be complete. The definition of done is a clear and agreed upon set of criteria or conditions that must be met for a product backlog item to be considered complete and potentially shippable. It serves as a quality standard and ensures that work delivered by the Scrum team meets the agreed upon expectations and requirements. In Scrum, a time box period used to create a usable product increment is called is it a meeting or milestone or sprint or a phase? This is an easy one. You would have guessed the right answer by now. The correct answer is sprint. Sprint is a time box period during which a Scrum team works to complete a set of predefined tasks, typically ranging from 1 to 4 weeks in duration, and allowing the team to focus on delivering a potentially shippable product increment at the end of each sprint. The daily Scrum is primarily for the benefit of the product owner or the Scrum Master or the development team or the stakeholders. I'm sure you know the right answer. The correct answer is the development team. The daily Scrum, also known as a daily stand-up, is a short time box meeting held by the development team every day during a sprint. Its purpose is to synchronize activities, discuss progress, and identify any impediments or blockers that may affect the team's ability to achieve the sprint goal. Which of the following best describes a product owner's responsibilities? Is it fixing bugs in the product, or maximizing the value of the product resulting from the work of the development team, or conducting the daily scrum, or assigning tasks to the development team? You would have guessed it by now. The correct answer is maximizing the value of the product resulting from the work of the development team. The product owner plays a crucial role in representing the interest of the stakeholders and maximizing the value delivered by the Scrum team. What is the maximum recommended duration for a daily Scrum in a 2-week sprint? Is it 15 minutes or 30 minutes or 45 minutes, or is it 60 minutes? You would have nailed this one. The correct answer is 15 minutes. Daily Scrum typically has a duration of 15 minutes. This time-boxed approach ensures that the meeting remains focused, efficient, and effective. How should the Scrum Master handle a situation where the development team is consistently not meeting the sprint goals? Either take over the task assignments, or facilitate a discussion to identify obstacles and potential solutions, or extend the length of the sprint, or decrease the number of items in the sprint backlog. You would have got it right by now. The correct answer is facilitate a discussion to identify obstacles and potential solutions. The Scrum Master should facilitate a retrospectives to enable the team to have a discussion to identify the obstacles and the potential solutions. As we conclude the Scrum Master training, let us remember that our journey as Scrum Master is just beginning. We have explored the principles, practices, and mindset that define the role, and we are equipped with the tools and knowledge to guide our teams towards success. But being a Scrum Master is more than just a title. It's a commitment to continuous learning, growth, and service. Let us embrace the challenges ahead with the enthusiasm, empathy, and a relentless focus on improving ourselves, our team, and the organizations we serve. Together, let's empower our teams, foster collaboration, and drive positive change in our pursuit of agility and excellence. Thank you for your dedication and participation in this training, and I look forward to seeing the incredible impact we'll make as Scrum Masters.